Get your favorite beverage and a snack. Oh, where is it? You got this. Hey, Karina, all the way from Sweden. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad to have you here. Oh, Margie, thank you so much for your donation. Welcome, everybody. As you may already know, if you're hanging out here, I am Linda Israel. So glad to have you here. It is June the 22nd, and I am doing live streaming today on making kind of an eclectic junk journal. Mainly, I'm just going to be making pages. I've got a few journals to show y'all that we can raffle off at the end and hopefully inspire you as well. I do have a raffle started right now. Type exclamation point raffle to enter that. You get 200 junk bucks if you win. You're probably going, well, what the heck is junk bucks? It's a virtual currency that I have here on my channel whenever I do live stream. You can check your bucks by typing exclamation point bucks. And then once you have 2,000, you can get you an award of a $10 off coupon to my shop. If you have questions, please feel free to ask by typing them all out in caps. Robin Finney is one of my administrators for the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. She's also my admin and right-hand woman here online to take my notes throughout the live stream. If you are asking something about an order, or if you have something specific that you need help with through my shop, please use my shop at lindaisrael.com and use the contact me form there so that I'll have your email address and we can converse back and forth. Let's see. Robin says, a round of applause for thee, Linda Israel. Let's see. Let's keep the chat upbeat, friendly, and helpful. I know that there's a lot of turmoil in the world right now, and we're here to just kind of forget about those worries and cares and laugh and have a good time. So let's keep it upbeat and friendly and helpful. If you have a question and someone else knows the answer, please feel free to answer that question for them as well. And we'll just kind of sit here and play. If y'all have been following me on my Facebook, on my personal page, and my Linda Israel Facebook page, please do so if you haven't. Robin will probably share the link here in just a moment. And you'll see other links that Junkie Joe will pop up. And that is just to help me out. He's a little bot. If y'all didn't know, I reconnected right now over the phone and online to my daughter who was adopted 33 years ago. Ashley is here watching right now. I am over the moon that she reached out to me. I always gave the information to her parents when she was born that she could find me. I think I probably should have given them a little bit more information back then, but I was very young. And she did find me, and we're going to meet in person really soon. So really looking forward to that. Um, it's been a whirlwind weekend. I've been busy helping Henry, working up at the shop. We had a huge order. I think he's still finishing it up right now of 200 shirts that we were printing. And so I've been helping him Friday, Saturday, and yesterday, and I will go back up there tomorrow. So I decided that today we would do more of eclectic, making journal pages. And here's where I really want y'all to ask questions. If there's something that you want to see, you want me to, show you something, let me know. I have added some new stamps to my shop, as well as the owl stencil robin. So definitely let me know if there's something you want to know. Yeah, Ashley says her friend helped her find me. So, oh, they're watching too. Yay! Hello, friend. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. That's so cool. So yeah, we're really excited about meeting Ashley and re-meeting her parents, and of course we're going to hang out with the family on 4th of July, so we're really looking forward to that. Yes, Margie, new stamps, and I'll be adding more. Thank you, Connie. I think I don't know if I got even 10 added today, but I know I have at least another 20 more that I'll be adding. They're all going to be geared towards a little bit of the steampunk. I'll have some floral designs and a few other little things. So let's see here. I decided that I'll just kind of do some eclectic stuff. I didn't have a lot of time to prep per se like I normally do because I usually use a kit. I decided I would just kind of go through my stash and see what we have. For those of you watching, I make a junk journal. The idea is that you take random things and put them together. I also use printed items. One of the journals that I made here recently, and also Raven, are you here, Raven? Raven sent me a journal. I'm going to show that as well. But I've got a couple of journals here. Like this one is using a dictionary page adhered to a piece of cardstock for the cover. This is a piece of canvas in the background. This is a digital image from Calico Collage. And all of a sudden, my mind has gone blank as to what kit that is from. I've painted the edges of the canvas with Tattered Angels, and I used a stencil in the background. This was an older journal that I made, probably about a year, maybe 2 years ago. I had a bunch of these for sale at a little shop, and that little shop closed, so I got all my stuff back. So I've been going through it, and I thought I would offer them here as raffle prizes. So you can see that, this was a planner page, and it has been written upon, but we gave you some writing space on top. Use some rubber stamps and some just ephemera and whatnot. Nature's Glory, yes, that's from Nature's Glory, and this page is also from Nature's Glory. So you can make a junk journal about anything that you so choose. This was like some text weight paper that's been sprayed with Tattered Angels. I've got scrapbook paper. This was some notebook paper. I even used some scrapbook paper to make a little tag, and here's a little pocket on this notebook, or actually maybe a junior legal pad in there. Are you cold, Julie? Julie's in Australia. She's way in Australia, way down under. Exactly, Julie. We're hot here, Julie. We're dying of the heat. It's hot, hot, hot. It's been raining the past couple of nights, during the night, late evening. I think, was it Friday? We had rain most of all day Friday, and we're supposed to get some rain again tonight, so I don't have to water. That's a plus. So this is one of the journals. Another journal that I made was using the Punked Out Steam digital kit. Actually, this is the printed kit for the subscription box. And I just kind of played and made a few pages. Like this is the elements that are on a cover page that go with the printed large journal kit. So if you order the printed large journal kit, there's a cover sheet that kind of explains what's in the kit. And I cut it up and made these little pockets. These are part of the subscription box, and there's a pocket here and there's a pocket there, so you get two pockets. Same here. I made this little tag. This was a digital copy of a gel print, and I made that into a tag. And this is a gel print in the background. It's already in the 90s, and Norella's up on the coast in Mississippi. Yeah, I didn't even know we had earthquakes, Robin. Yeah, we have it all here. Here's where I made a little collage. So this is from the kit, and I used the Time, I think, rubber stamp is what it's called. It's a rubber stamp. I stamped that in the background. I've got the gears that I also stamped in the background. This is a stamp here. Mistakes are part of the dues one pays for a full life. And that's Sophia Loren. And then the gears are some new chipboard that I painted with acrylic paint. And if you can see the glitter on there, if you can see the glitter on there, then that was used using tulip dimensional fabric paint. I like using it because it's so inexpensive. For like $4, you get an 4-ounce bottle. I use sometimes the no clog writing cap on here, and I think it's the small cap. I always forget. No, it's the medium cap. So I use that on there. And then again, I use that same Time. This is an element from the kit, and another my mind just went blank. Another gear. So here's another digital copy of a gel print, elements from the kit. This was from Seven Gypsies. I had some scraps and I thought I would use some of them. You love glitter, Ashley? Well, that's good to know. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Sherry. How are you? Hey, Valerie, Giovanna, Bonna, Maria, Heather. Did I miss anybody? I'm trying to say, hey, Susan, welcome, 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 welcome. You love that kitty? Isn't he cute? He's part of, I think he's part of that printed cover page for the large journal kit. Speak kind words and receive kind echoes, echoes, echoes. And again, I stamped the Time. This is from the July Stencil Club. So it kind of has a gear, stained glass, almost a snowflake look. Yeah, the steampunk kitty is Norella's fave, of course, because Norella loves her kitties. This was a page that I made a long time ago, and I scanned it in to my computer, and I love that since I did that, and the things that I use were my own artwork, or they were the stamps from Beeline Designs, I can reprint that, and it's not a violation of copyright laws. So I like that I can use this again. Here's another little flip out thing that I made. Again, using rubber stamps, some of the kit. This was one of these little tear-off notepads that I picked up a while back, and I used some gel print over here. This was a mop-up page, and I like that when I put this page on here to flip out, I decided to reinforce this other page with a strip. And so it just kind of looks like it's just one page, but if you are smart, you flip it out and you have additional writing space. Yes, exactly, Gary. It could be a scrapbook. You don't have to necessarily journal in them. It can be an art journal. It could just be a paste book. Hey, Patty. Patty is Ashley's mom. She's the wonderful lady who raised Ashley, and I am so blessed to get to be able to reconnect with them. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, hey, Carrie is here. Carrie's another one of my admins from the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. Hey, if you haven't checked that out, please do so. You like the pages, Carrie? Thank you. I did add this rubber stamp set. It's 2 separate stamps, and I think it's Time Flies is the name of it. It's, like I said, it's brand new. If you go to my website, go to the shop, click on rubber stamps, and then sort by latest, you'll see it pretty close in that list there at the top. Here's another stamp that's coming. I haven't added it to my shop yet, but I plan on adding it, and I was just kind of testing it out. This is another from the Stencil Club for July. Again, some more of the chipboard gears and keys. Those I painted with some metallic paint, and I did a rubber stamp in the background. So it was just kind of fun to add some elements together. Thank you, Sherry, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What else? Again, from the Stencil Club. This is the page that comes in the subscription box. Yes, the junk bucks. Thank you so much, Patty. Junk bucks are a virtual currency. You earn them just for being here. Just getting into the boss fight in the FFA. You can get them in a raffle. And also, if you make a donation, you get junk bucks. So those are ways that you can get junk bucks. Robin says that she's been having fun with my stencils. You're doing a gel printing and Tattered Angels. Yay, yay, how fun. Here's another little page I did. This is a new step that's coming to the shop. And I think this is from Hemisphere's set. This is a gel print that I scanned into my computer. Another gel print here. This is an element from All About Robins. And then here's another scan tag that I made. From the subscription box, you get a word search there. Another little card that I made from a gel print and rubber stamp and the thank you card that comes in the Punk Dot Steams cassette. Stenciled there onto a dictionary page, I think, or it may be a Bible page, I don't remember. Lots of goodies on the inside as well. Hey, Casey! Lots of color. I like doing lots of color in my journals, and hopefully that kind of inspires you to be a little eclectic and have fun. There's another rubber stamp here. It says baggage room. It comes in two sizes. There's a small one, and then here is the larger one. So you can get two different things in sizes there if you like those. You can even make a little envelope to fit that. Thought for next time, right? Travel is what I put behind here. That's a rubber stamp. You love color furl? Yeah, all about me, Robin says. And then here is the other side of that flip out. I did the same concept. Oh, thank you, Rhonda, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I have got, I've got about 3 journals that we could give away today. So if we get $30, we'll give away 1 journal. If we get $60, we'll give away 2 journals. If we get to $90, we'll give away 3 journals. Hey, I can count. Another card. Every artist writes his own autobiography, and that's Henry Ellis. And that's a rubber stamp as well. You're totally eclectic, Valerie. Another new stamp that's called Admission that I just added to the shop today. And then here's some more of the little pockets that I made. So I thought what I'd do is I've got some random things out. I'll show a Raven's journal here in just a moment. Thank you, Ashley. Mathing is a cinch for Linda. Yeah, not so much. I'm not a math person. All right, so here's what I thought. I created this page because I was spraying in my spray box, and that's just what it ended up being. And I liked the way it turned out. Then I had these scraps of gel prints that I thought we could use, and maybe even glue them to the page, do something like that. So I'm looking at this. It looks like if I line this up at the top here, I may switch it and put the teal at the top. And then I've got this gel print that I folded over this edge just a little bit, and it would go down here, and it overlaps just slightly onto this piece. So I'm looking at this. What can we put on here? What can we decorate this with? What can we decorate this with? Do we want to leave it to have writing space, or do we want to go ahead and stamp it or collage and add other elements? And I think what we're going to do is, thank you for the spray page. Might get you and Mom into scrapbooking. Yeah, well, see, Ashley, it's so easy. You don't have to go crazy. You can just have fun. Yeah, switch the teal to the top. All right, so I've got this little piece. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to put a little bit of glue. I do plan, I'm warning y'all, we have the sewing cam alert. Okay, that's coming up. We're going to go to the sewing machine here in just a few minutes, and we're going to sew. And I think I found some lace, if I didn't lose it. I just had it. My desk is already full. I've already buried a few things, I believe. All right, so I'm just gluing this piece down. Why? Because I want it to have a little bit of strength at the top, and a single layer of text weight paper can be somewhat thin. It could kind of tear if you're rough with it, pulling stuff out and putting it into that pocket. I'm going to grab some Distress ink. This is Walnut Stain, and I'm going over this edge partly because there's a little bit of white showing, and it'll help kind of grunge it up a little bit. You don't have to have the Distress ink, but you'll find it kind of help pulls things together and finishes it off. You know, it's kind of like some garments when you're getting all dressed, but you put those finishing touches of a piece of jewelry or a, you know, like a brooch or a handkerchief in your pocket, or, you know, fancy shoes that match your outfit. It's just another little, you know, touch, a little added touch. All right, so we've got this piece. I'm going to grab a scrap of paper. And I think what I want to do is I want to stamp on this. And I think I'm going to use the, what is this? Spiraling Vine. What is your, I'm a little loud. Well, you may need to turn it down, Loretta. Let's see what else. What is your favorite watercolor company? Well, what do you mean? Like watercolor supplies? I don't know that I really have a favorite. I use Tattered Angels sometimes to watercolor with. I don't really use watercolor paints, if you will. Thank you, Heather, for your donation. I am just kissing this a little bit to the ink pad. It's in my hand. I'm not using a block, and I'm just barely stamping it down, which is giving it a little bit more of a distressed look on there. All right. So we've got just a little bit across there. I'm going to set my stamp aside. We may use it later. Who knows? We never know how things are going to happen. I'm trying to decide, what do I want? I've got a whole pile of things that I've saved, so we may use that. Oh, that might look kind of cool. Let's get the, where did I see it? The lace. I've got some lace. I think I want a piece of lace to go across here, and we'll sew it into place. I think that would be pretty. I think it needs to be colorized, so I'm going to cut it even. And you're going, colorize? Well, it's white. Here's one thing I'll tell you all. Buy white or ivory in your yarns and laces and little pieces of fabric and paper, because you can change this color. What? You can change the color? Yes, you can. So I'm going to lay this in my little box. It's just a box to keep things from being sprayed all over my desk. And in fact, I'm going to move a few things because sometimes it still sprays. And we've got this purpley teal. So why not, maybe we got deep sea. What else do I have here? I have a turquoise blue. That one has a little bit of spray in there. You're starting to learn some watercolor, Loretta? I really like the Tattered Angels for painting. It's easy for me. It's our product I already have, and I don't really have to mess with it. I do have some of the, what is it, Jane Davenport's watercolors. I haven't used them, but I have them because I got them on special clearance or on sale. I don't remember which, but I know I bought some. All right, so I've stirred up the Tattered Angels because there's mica in the bottom. And this is turquoise blue, so basically you're shaking it. And I'm going to spray across that lace. If you keep spraying it, it will get darker. If you only lightly mist it, then it will be lighter. I am going to use a heat tool. It's not a hair dryer, it's a heat tool to dry this. Never tried it for painting, Loretta? I have a few tutorials that show you that. just stick a paintbrush in it and go. I'll put it in a, I don't know if I have one handy because they're in a different spot right now. I have a little palette that I'll pour just a little bit in, and I will use it to color my rubber stamped images. So this is a, what is this called? Garden Rose, I believe. And I colored it with Tattered Angels. So it looks a little bit watercolored, but it was the Tattered Angels that I use. All right, I think this might be dry enough. Yeah, it's dry enough. Thank you, Janice, for your donation. Hey, Steph, welcome. How are you, Steph? All right, so I think what I'm going to do is I've got this little piece of lace, and I'm looking at it, and it's pretty, but it kind of blends into the background there. And I know I saw something. I think I'm going to do this. What if, get one. What if I were to take a piece of black paper and put it, oh, it's not long enough. Darn. But I think I have some other. But I think, wouldn't that look good on top of a strip of black paper? Then you could really see that lace. So, where is, here we go. I've got some text weight paper here. And why not, we'll just do a strip. So how wide is this? This is a 1-inch wide piece of lace. And I think I'm going to go just slightly, like, I don't, what is that, 1 1/8? Not even? Not 1 1/4. Is it an eighth? Is that the next number? See, I didn't do very well at math, y'all. That's why I have Henry. We'll save that for something else. Okay, so if I put this across up here, and then we put the lace on top of it, doesn't that change that whole look? Thank you, Stephanie, for your donation. I was thinking yesterday, have you ever stamped something in white ink? Yeah, I understand what you mean, Norella. It's harder to stamp in white ink because for some reason those inks aren't near as opaque. I don't even know if I still have it, if it's any good. I have one opaque white. It may be dried up. I'm looking. Moonlight white. We'll try something a little bit. I think I have the re-inker for that. Let's look. Platinum Planet. Moonlight white. Okay, so I do have the re-inker. We'll try something on stamping on black. How's that? All right, let's go over to the sewing cam, and we're going to stitch this down on top of here. I am going to put a little bit of glue on this piece of paper on the bottom edge. I'm going to sew on the top edge. So basically, I'm just having it tacked into place while I sew. Okay. And then we'll put this right on top. All right, so let's go to the sewing machine. We're going to do a zigzag stitch and sew this together. I'll go ahead and sew all the way around as well. And I just remember that I changed the settings, so when we go to the sewing cam, you don't hear me as well. So I apologize. I don't think I've got it ready yet. So I have a regular sewing machine with standard needle and regular thread in here. I think we've got light on here, but I'm trying to, is that where we want? Okay. I have to sit kind of weird to get this to work. All right, zigzag stitch. I'm going to go up a couple. I think it's a 2 is what I have it set on. And then we're going to just zigzag across. I don't back stitch because it's not a garment. It's not like it's really going to have wear and tear. Mainly, this is just for putting the lace down. It's for aesthetics. You could hand sew this, or you could just glue it down and not even bother sewing it. I just like the sewing because it kind of gives it a neat texture to it. And when I get to the end, I put the needle on the outside and raise my presser foot and then rotate. and then also down the side. You could sew this directly to your foundation paper if you so choose. Again, I'm just doing it for decorative purposes, so I don't mind that we didn't sew it down. So that's sewing that all the way around. What do you think? Thank you so much for your donation. From Vicky and Cynthia and Maria and Steph, Janice, Heather, Rhonda, Sherry, and Margie. Thank you so much, y'all. Yeah, so you can glue it. You can glue it, Rhonda. That's not a problem. Because basically, I just sewed it because of the decoration part of it. Now, another thing that you could do is instead of using actual lace, you could use the from the lace duo. You could stamp on paper and then glue that down. That's another way. Hey, Beverly, welcome. Well, I appreciate your support at all. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Glue and then stitch, stamping. Yep, exactly, Julie. You can do it. Thank you, thank you. Hey, Roseanne, thanks for being here. All right, so we got this part. And then if we put this down here, and this is going to go up there. So what can we decorate this little area with? Do I want to just go ahead and glue it down? I think I will. I'm going to go ahead and glue this into place. We've got a pocket that'll be down here at the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and glue this completely down. If you wanted to make it into additional pockets, you could. For example, well, maybe I'll just do that. I won't glue the sides, but I will kind of glue, where's the middle? So right here, I'll just put a little glue right in the middle. So basically, I'm making pockets. So I'm going to put this right here and line this up and press it. I'm pressing it from the inside out to kind of get that glue smoothed. It may have shifted a little bit. This was me cleaning off my gel plate, and that's how I got these strips or bands of paint. All right, so I'm putting that on there. I am not going to glue this one down yet because I want to do some rubber stamping. Oh, you found a huge piece of cheese, Clark. We'll use it. Okay, so we've got this side and this side. I'm going to go ahead and crease it just so I know where my halfway part is. Okay. Thank you, Karen. So I know my halfway is here. So I'm going to do some rubber stamping right now because I don't want this layer down here to interfere with my rubber stamping. So let's see. What do we want to put down first? I think I've got this leafy vine piece. I'm going to grab my scrap of paper here. And we're going to just stamp it with black ink around the edges. Thank you, Constance. Thank you, Connie, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so let's put maybe like that. And let's kind of come down the side. I like that. Just kind of gives a subtle little patterning down here. And maybe we could also put, let's see if this will fit. Yes. You're going to like this little saying. Hopefully I did it right side up. Mistakes are part of the dues one pays for a full life. And you can barely see your name, but it's in there. So that kind of gives that a little bit of decoration. Hey, let's take this watercolor stamped image and let's glue it down. Oh, thank you, Roseanne, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you're working on the All About Robins, Jennifer? Yay, I'm so glad you love it. You can use embossing on the black. Exactly, Sam. Sure can. Yep, Distress Oxides work on black. I need to get the white in Distress Oxides. I don't have that one. All right, so I'm going to put the flower down here, but I think I want something else. I want some little texture coming out the side. Let's get, here we go. Where'd it go? I got the postcard, is it postscript collage? Postscript? See if I got it right side up. Okay, that's the right side up. And I'm going to just kind of come across, and that gives it a little bit more texture in that background. You see that? Just a little bit behind there. It's not a lot, it's just a little. And I'm going to glue this down. So again, today I'm just making really eclectic pages. You got through it, Roseanne. Good job. Oh, yes, you love the Sandpiper stamp. Yay, Carrie. I'm so glad. It's a great little stamp. All right, so we're just kind of making eclectic pages, if you will. Just showing you techniques to use the pages you probably already have. Add some rubber stamps, maybe some Calico Collage images. All right, so let's look over here. There's not a whole lot on this side. And I had this Calico Collage image. I also have, where did I see it? I had a piece of cardstock. Something like that. And I've got a book page here. What does that look like? I don't know. I'm kind of trying to decide. Kind of trying? What do I like here with that? If I were to make it a pocket that goes from top to bottom, that's a little bit plain, but I just saw that I also have this bright pink piece of paper. And what if we were to do something with that to make a little pocket to go over here? Yeah? Let me get my paper cutter out. Kind of brings in the pink again. All right, so this is my starting point. That's 2 inches. So let's go 2.5 inches. And I want to make sure that it's 8.5 inches tall. So I'm just going to trim a little bit off the top and the bottom. All right, if I'm not seeing the chat right now, it's because I'm cutting. Yeah, I'm fixing to get ready to decide. You got it, Rhonda. It's official. All right, so this piece is 2.5 inches. So I'm going to make this piece 2.25 inches. And it is from a Chinese dictionary that I spray with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists. So if I put that on here, and then we have this piece and this piece. We need to do something with the craft piece. I think that needs a little help. I could change it though. What if I were to take this strip of black and put that on top? That's kind of interesting. What do you think? We could stitch it. We could just glue it. I don't know. Something to think about here. What I think I may do is go ahead and apply distress inks to these edges. And then I'll glue this down. And I think I'm going to stamp over the top of it. Oh yeah, it's not a naughty word dictionary. At least I didn't think so. It was just a English to Chinese dictionary. You like the black? Okay, we're going to do the black then. We're going to do the raffle right now. What's Henry saying? I didn't see it. Pink. Oh yeah, we talk funny. All right, so I've got those. If y'all would enter the raffle, and then I'm going to draw a winner for 200 junk bucks, and then I need another prize. I'll tell you what. I got a prize idea for you. So y'all have to give me input of what you want. Okay. All right, I've got some goodies. Okay. Y'all in the raffle? If you can't read it, it's okay. I agree, Margie. Pink! Alright, I'm going to glue these two together. I'm watching. Did anybody not get into the raffle yet? I'm giving y'all a chance. Alright, so I'm just putting a lean stacky glue on the back. And then I'll line this up somewhat in the center. And then we're going to grab this piece of scrappy paper. And since we're going to put flowers on top, I'm going to use the leaf again and stamp it all over. It's basically, I'm just going on the edges because that's where you're going to see it. All right, y'all get in the raffle. Oh, I got a spot that I missed. Let's do that right there. There. Okay. I think I like that. That looks better, doesn't it? I'm going to line it up. I think I like the top to bottom, but I'm just going to scoot it down. And what if we did it where it's just slightly framed? What do you think? Do you like it that way, or do you like it when it goes all the way to the bottom? I think I like the frame, so I'm going to go ahead and just trim this slightly to be a little bit longer. And then we're going to glue these two together. Pink! Oh dear, y'all crack me up. Yeah, it kind of looks, it looks nice offset too, but I think I'm going to do it this way. We're going to do it this way. Just a little bit. All right, I see what you're saying, offset. So I'm going to kind of come over so one side has a little bit of a border. Hey, don't judge me if it's not straight. Okay, I kind of like that. And then I'm going to glue this down. Yeah, we talk just fine. It's everybody else. I'm going to put glue at the top and the bottom. And I'll do it right down this edge. We're going to make a pocket on a pocket. Y'all should be special. Should feel really special. All right, I'm going to glue that right there. All right, let's do the raffle. And I'll glue this down. Yeah, I like it. I'm going to glue this down. This book page is a little bit thicker than text weight paper. So I don't feel like I need to reinforce it. Plus, we did the layers, so it should be okay. All right, I like that. All right, let's do the raffle. Okay. It's y'all who don't speak Southern that are the problem. Yeah, no one really understands where yours is from, range? Yeah. All right, let's do the giveaway. The winner of 200 junk bucks is Julie Parker. Hey, Julie, I think aren't you really close to your junk buck to get another coupon? You're probably ready for some more stencils, aren't you? Let's do the journal page with, what am I going to call this? With flowers. All right, we're going to do this. So I'm going to give y'all this journal page when I get done, okay? That's going to be the prize. Yeah, I just found this image, and I thought that would look cute as a journal card to go in this pocket, because we want bright, eclectic colors. And this is from a gardening book. So let's see if I've got a pre-cut piece of paper, or close enough. I have this square, so if I trim it, Yeah, let's trim this. So my image is about 3 inches. So if we go 4 inches, that gives us a nice little border all the way around that we can decorate or layer, or I can sew. That's what we'll do. Maybe we'll sew. Okay, if this is 4 inches, this is 3 inches. Let's find a gel print. Ooh, maybe this one. Ooh, or this one. I like this blue. This is a blue. This is a printed scan of a gel print. Hey, Raven, I have got your journal. I got your journal. We're going to show it here in a little bit. So I'm going to go to 3.5 inches. It'll be just a slight blue border. I think that'll be pretty. And then I need it to be, how tall is this? Let's see. Measure. It's 5 inches, so I need to go 4.5, maybe? I'm looking. Yeah, that looks good. So if we put that, you see how that layered up? We'll save this. We'll do something with it. Oh yeah, the paper cutter. That's the Fiskars paper cutter. I love this rotary paper cutter. And know, y'all, with your paper cutter, sorry for the slam, know that, and I may not be able to get it out because I don't have my fingernails right now. You can pop this little doodad out, and when you get yours, you can rotate it every so often. So see how I've got marks in here really deep, and this is where I flipped it around. Well, you can flip it over and you can flip it around, and you've got 4 times the cutting time out of this. In fact, I've replaced this but still kept my cutter, and I haven't replaced the blade. I need to. I don't even think, can I? Yeah, I think you can on these. There's a way to do it. I don't remember how, but I'm going to put this back in. So know that you can get the replacement cutters. Some of your other brands that you may have may also have those. So look for the replacement strip for the cutter. All right, so we've got these pieces. All right, let's add some distress inks to all of them so I can contemplate. Oh, Rhonda has a unicorn journal card and altar paper clips she can donate. Okay, so when I do my next giveaway, Rhonda, we'll have you do that. And what Rhonda will do is mail it directly to the winner. So thank you, Rhonda. All right, so I'm just adding distress inks. Oh, yeah, my gel prints for a prize. I can do that. I've been kind of hoarding a few. Okay, you can replace the blade. I couldn't remember if I could replace the blade. I'm sure there's a way, and I'm not looking at it. I haven't needed to replace the blade yet. I know it locks in. Well, I'm not going to force it. I'll have to watch a video. All right, so should we sew this or do some gluing? I think it needs the stitches on this outside edge to pull it together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this together, and we'll do shabby stitches. So for those of you that don't have a sewing machine, you can see there's a set of 4. There's 1, and here's 2. Oh, that's not the other 2. And these are the other 2 that you can get in the, or 3 in the set of 4. I'll glue this down, and then we'll stamp it. Your mail's not still getting through? Yeah, I'm having problems getting things sent to South Africa right now. I'm hoping that it'll open back up, but right now there wasn't an option that was affordable. For the package that I needed to send, there was one option I saw come up, and it was going to be $140 for a package that normally costs $39. I was like, we're going to wait. You wanted me to sew, Robin? We'll sew in a moment. We're going to mix it up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go all the way across. the top and the bottom. Did Ashley give up? Because she's like, what are y'all doing? This is so confusing. Okay. Ashley, I show them a lot. I know. It can be overwhelming. It can. What I usually do, Ashley, is I show people a kit that I offer, and then you can add things to it in order to do a multitude of things. Now, doesn't that look so much better? It tones down the blue a little bit, gives it a nice border. Yeah. You're still here. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Raven, for being here. I greatly appreciate it. You're keeping up. Okay. I wasn't sure if you were like, oh my goodness, what is this? Oh, I slid. Don't slide on me. All right, I think it needs a little word on here. I don't know if I have. Is that too big? Yeah, that's too big. I should have printed those in a smaller size. Yeah, next time I need to print them. Oh, thank you, Raven, for your donation. These are my words going, oh my goodness, you want this, Ashley? You'll have to come stay with me. You'll have to sleep on the sofa. But all right, let's do enjoy the journey, maybe? Embrace the journey. Is that what we want? Or let's do be original. That fits better. Okay. It's addicting, everybody says. It's addicting! Also, no, you don't have to have everything. Pick and choose. This is pictures out of books. You don't have to go buy all the newest and latest scrapbook supplies. Just buy the things that I have. Y'all don't want to do that. You'll be here all day. We may have to do that, Ashley. Like I said, you'll have to stay on the couch, your couch sleeper. So that'll be original, and that will go right here. But wait, this is a pocket. And I think I saw, here is from the All About Robins kit that I could put right there. So we've got two little cards that we've put, kind of frames those. Fun? All right, so we're going to go back over here. I did some stamping on the other side. This is a little offline here, but that's okay. We got it glued down. I am going to glue this pocket on the bottom here. And we're going to finish decorating this side of the page. And we'll put some stuff in the pockets. And then this will be the prize for the raffle. So if y'all haven't already joined the raffle, please do so. And then y'all can win this journal page. Okay. Alrighty, so let me think about, this is a pocket. I've got space up here. It's a little plain, so we need to decorate it. What if we did something like this and made a secondary pocket right there? Is that kind of interesting? And it ties in the black that we used before. I've got a smaller piece. What else do I have here? No, I don't want that. That might go in the pocket. We could do that over here to make another little pocket. Maybe. Margie says, yes! Oh, I have this little tag, so maybe I need to bring it down just a little, or I can put it in sideways like that. Sometimes what I'll do, y'all don't always see this because I kind of prep normally before the live stream, is I will sit here, and I started one over here, so I'll kind of show you what I mean. Is I'll grab a few supplies and I'll just kind of lay them out in a way that I think I want them, and just kind of position them. You don't have to make a decision right then. You can change your mind. But sometimes if you just kind of layer a few things up and then it's like, oh, that fits. I like the way that looks. That's what I want to do. So like this guy could go down here. Or I've got this postage stamp. I think that would go a little better. And I know I have a couple more of those postage stamps. I'm trying to decide if I like this one or not. Let's see here. Oh, maybe. I've got this little fairy image. That looked kind of cute right there. It may need to be a full piece though. The couch is better than the air mattress. What if we were to put this behind there? So we put it down just far enough to hold that card, maybe? You kind of see where I'm going here. You don't have to build it all at once. You can build it as you go. Maybe put that. Maybe not. Maybe not. I've got a little daisy. I could put the little daisy over here. How about that? Does that kind of give y'all some ideas? Did you know Linda has... Yeah, I have 376 rubber stamps in the shop now. Okay, I kind of like where we're going here. This background is a little plain. I think we could go ahead and continue it with the curly swirly maybe. Not the curly swirly. We do have the curly swirly. But I think... Thank you, Barb, for your donation. Alright, I'm going to glue this together. I'm going to make this a little pocket on top of there. Again, in case whoever gets this, they have additional things they want to put in. Alright, so we've got that piece. I saw... Do I want to do something like that? And make it a bigger pocket? I've just got some scraps here that I was just layering up. I think that's what I'm going to do, layer this up together. And that makes it a little bigger spot to decorate. So we're going to glue this all together. So again, just using what I have. Okay. Thank you, Barb. I appreciate any little bit you give me. It helps keep the electricity on. I had to go work this weekend with Henry to help keep my bills going. Get my bills paid. Alright, so that's going to go there. Yeah, I'm liking it. That's going to go over here. I think I'm going to stamp up here. Let's stamp... oh, you know, I really like... I was going to say the vine, but I think I'm going to use the flowering branch. Let's use the flowering branch on here. So I'm basically just putting a scrap of paper so I don't stamp on my desk. Don't use a air mattress in cold weather. It's hard to get warm. Yeah, you have to put lots of blankets under you. Don't try to sleep on a water bed without a heater in it. Ask me how I know about that. Alright, so I'm just stamping around the edge. I'll rotate the paper around and stamp across the top. Kind of come down a little bit. Like so. So you can see how you can take a rubber stamp and how that changes the whole look of that page. Alright, I'm going to put this guy up here, but I want to put it down far enough that this will go on my page. So I'm going to leave it there and try not to glue it. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this side. So. All right, you want to make sure that you glue where you want your pocket. And I don't need it to be a full pocket. So I'm just going to go across the bottom from one end to the other and then up one side. And that's going to be the side closest to my outside edge of my journal page. And I'll come down and glue that right there. Thank you, Heather, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so that's what it would look like without any journal cards in it. And then here's the beginnings of what it looked like. I won't put it all the way down in because I don't want it to glue shut. All right, so we've got a little thing going on down here. I think it needs a little something else, though. Maybe another layer. I saw some scraps of paper here. What do I have in this pile of mess? Is that... No, I don't think that works. What about... I've got a little piece of this teal. No, I think I'm just going to put it down and just glue it down. You made mop-up pages, Jennifer. Yay! Aren't they fun? I'm just going to glue it down. I'm going to do the same with this. I used some of Grandma's Garden. There's a new floral kit that Norella's come out with, and I just fussy cut a whole bunch of stuff. Norella, tell me if I can find it. Did I bury it already? What did I do with those? I have pages here to cut out. Ah, here we go. Wait, okay, which kit is this one from? Does it say? And then I got these little artist trading card sides, and it's almost... They're little seed packets. I thought they were really cute. I've got these out to cut up, but I haven't done it yet. All right, we're going to glue this guy over here and make it so that will go in, but not come out the top. And I have a center line, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this down the side, across the bottom, and up again. Oh, you forgot to make mop-up pages? It's addictive to make mop-up pages, I think. They're fun. Okay, I think I should be in the center. Yep. I usually use 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. Of course, we're in the US, so that's a letter. And when you fold that in half, they're 5.5 inches wide. So I'll cut a strip like this to be about 5.25 inches. All right, so we need something for this pocket. We also need to do something in here. So we've got a couple little spots there. So I'm really trying to show y'all lots of fun techniques in one journal page, okay? You love the roses on that first page? Oh yeah, this. Oh yeah, and these here, yeah, the rose stuff. And this is one of the strips that we used on the other side. The jars! Margie says the jars. All right, so we need to put pockets or something in these pockets. Let's see what I have here. Oh, here, let's make it really eclectic. Lee Balloon. That was a little balloon set. Which reminds me, I have a new balloon rubber stamp. I have a new balloon rubber stamp, and we're going to stamp that, and we'll make a journal card. And what else do I have that's new? Oh, let's use this guy. And what else? Yeah, we'll use that guy. All right. You like the pocket? Thank you, Sam. All right. We've got a block. We are in need of a block. We've got a little bit of purple and a little bit of this. How about that teal color? What about this teal color? I wonder if this is big enough. I usually just kind of lay it on there. And if I can see a border, that'll work. So I'm going to stamp it on this teal. And let's see how it works out. I haven't used this stamp yet. So we're doing it live. This is Hot Air Ship. There's another one that says Paris. I don't have a physical stamp of that one, but Beverly did get me this one, and I thought it would be kind of fun. All right, excuse my head. There. What do you think? Did that on there? All right, so let's fussy cut it out, and we'll layer it onto a gel print, onto a greeting card. How's that? So I'm just using the Fiskars. I think these are called the Easy Touch. I like them because they don't seem to hurt my hand, and they don't seem to fatigue my hand as much. But you can use any scissors. I try to plan it where I do all my fussy cutting and distressing in a session because it takes so much time. I'll usually watch a TV show, usually one that I've already seen, so I'm not sitting there going, none of y'all do that, right? You don't just sit there with your mouth open watching a TV show and forget what you're doing. Now you have an idea for the lace? Well, good. I'm glad, Sam. I think it was spring. What was it called? Bursting something? Bursting spring? Is that it? I can't remember. All right, so we've got this piece, and I saw a gel print. That one's kind of wild. Ooh, what about this as a background to the hot air ship? Yeah? And then let's put it on. I kind of have this beigey color. What do you think? Something like that? And maybe we can find a little something to put across the bottom here. Oh, I know what we can do. What did I do with the box? There it is. Now we can use Embrace the Journey. All right, so let's cut this guy. I don't know. I don't want a giant card, but I want a good sized one. So if I'm looking at this and looking at this, if I did 4 inches, that'd be a good size card. In fact, I could go ahead and make it a 4 by 6. Let's see. If I go to 6 inches, yeah, 4 by 6 would be a good size. Yeah, it makes a little scrap, but maybe we can stamp something on that. Okay, so we get that size. So now I need probably 3 3/4 of an inch. And put this over here so I have it for later. 5 3/4, so it's a little bit less. So we'll have a nice little border. And all right, we'll go to the sewing machine in a moment. So, sewing Cam Lamb coming up. Let me put him right here so you can see him. How are we doing on time? All right. Let's put some Distress inks on the pieces. We'll glue down the gel print. before I do, I may go ahead and do some stamping in the background a little bit. All right. So we put that on here. Put that up here. Ah, what if we stamp little birdies in the background? Isn't that what we need? Little birds just kind of in the background? Maybe, this is the bird that I'm thinking of. I can put a couple of them there. And then we'll go to the sewing machine. Alright, so if I have this lined up, put this right here. Maybe one. And then another. Something like that. What else? What else could we do? I think it needs a little more texture. So, I'm going to use the Postscript, I believe that's right now, Postscript Collage. And I'm not going to ink it up fully. I'm just going to barely kiss it to the page. So we just get some of the pattern. We don't get a lot of the pattern. Okay? It's just barely on there. I would love to use a gray stamp pad, or what was the other one? It was a navy kind of color. Water can, I think it was. Water can. I haven't purchased the big one yet. I have it in my wish list. I go every once in a while to Hobby Lobby and I think maybe they'll get, you know, wonderful and decide to offer it and I can get it with my coupon. But they don't offer it yet. May never, because it's an older color. Alright, so I'm just gluing it down, and we're going to go to the sewing machine. And we're going to stitch just around that outside edge. I like the background even without the... Oh, and doilies. You think it needs a doily? Cheesecloth, Barb says. I haven't gotten there yet. Like that so far? Alright, so y'all talk about it. Y'all let me know what your vote is. Some cheesecloth or a doily. I think I have one. I have a doily here, and I have cheesecloth. We'll alter it if we use it, okay? So y'all tell me which one you prefer. Alright, well, let's go over to the sewing machine. Ribbons. Margie says ribbons. Okay. I'm going to do zigzag stitch all the way around. I could put a piece of ribbon behind the sentiment. Is that what you're meaning, Margie? All right. Is it time for the raffle, Robin? It seems like it should be time. I think it is. Anywhere. Like that. I see. I like it like that. Doily, ribbon. Neither, Henry says. Henry's so helpful. Oh, dear. Okay, so we've got this. We've got that. I'm going to move this over this way. That's going to go right here. Best buttons and bows and buttons and bows and buttons and bows. There's a song in there. Sam's neither. I think we'll do maybe a little piece of ribbon. Or how about washi tape? I have this sparkly washi tape. Do you see that? What if we took a little piece of that and put it underneath. You can't really see it, can you? It doesn't make a difference. But this one might. If we were to do that and put that over the top of it, I think I like that. The little bit of washi. And I ripped the doily. What if I were to put that doily like that? I think that's what we're going to do. Alright, so we compromise. We're not going to use ribbon. Although I do have this dark piece of ribbon. Alright, we're going to use that ribbon. Now that I got a mess going on. You like that, Ashley? We're getting there. Alright, so let's move this over here. I think we're going to do this little piece. And I'm going to cut it at an angle. Embrace the journey. And this is going to go right here. Maybe even kind of move it over a little bit. I think I like that. Alright. Perfect, Margie says. Thank you, Terry, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. Alright. Is it time for the raffle? I didn't even see. I'm trying to go back and read. 2 journals will be raffled off today. Alright, we're going to glue this piece down. I'm trying to decide if I want to alter the color of the doily. I think today I will apply some distress inks to it first. See if that's enough of a change. And if I want to spray it with some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists. It's just adding a little bit of the distress inks to that. Kind of mutes it just a little bit. I think that'll be good like that. Alright, so let's glue this together. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this edge where I want this doily because I want that torn portion of it to kind of stay behind the hot air balloon. Okay. You liking that? Squirrel! Okay, nope. Let's do the raffle. We're going to give away this journal page that I'm making. That's not even done yet. And then the next raffle is a unicorn tag and an altar paperclip. Is that right? I'm all typos. That's okay. We get it. The excitement gets to you, right? I think I need to put a little bit of glue on the edge of my doily. Okay. Alright, let's do the raffle. You love hot air balloons so much? Well, good. See, now we're going to have 2 in here. So we've got this one over here, and we'll have this one over here. We have that up there, that up there. All we have left is these 2 pockets. So what we'll do after this raffle starts is I'll measure these pockets to see how big of a card or a tag that we want to put in there. Okay? And we'll finish this page out. Bye, Norella. See you later. Okay, the looks like a cloud. You like that? Okay. Suzanne says, I love cheesecloth. Oh, dear. Get in on it. All right, the giveaway. Unicorn journal card and altar paperclip is the prize shown on Crafty Blind Girl's IG or Instagram account. Stories. All right. Gotcha, Raven. I'm going to show the journal next. Pick a winner. Jennifer Edmondson. Okay, I have Jennifer's mailing address, Rhonda, so I will message that to you tomorrow. Sometime. I got to go help Henry. So congratulations, Jennifer. Oh no, wait a minute. I take that back. Jennifer gets this page. The next winner, not Jennifer. I'm so confused. Jennifer won this page. All right, we're going to reset it. All right, then we're going to do unicorn card and paperclip from Crafty Blind Girl. Not grill. Girl. Okay. Open. Gosh. All right. Yay, Jennifer. All right. So this piece is going to go in here. These pockets are here. So let's see how big those are. I know I saw a card. I think it's too big, but it'll kind of give me an idea of how big that is. And I saw another. This one's a little bit smaller. Okay, so this is kind of about butterflies. Maybe we can do a little collage or something. I kind of like that. Just maybe put those together. And then we need one more. I wonder if this one is too big. It'll go this way. Oh yeah, that goes in there. All right, so it fits in there. You can kind of see how far. But what if we took a little piece of paper and glued it on there and made a little tab? And I might be able to take a stamped image and stamp it on top. Yeah. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. Where's my little block that I just had? I'm going to stamp. I'm going to do it. I am. I'm going to do it. Right now. I'm doing it. All right, so I stamped that little butterfly on there. And I'll cut this. And we'll put some distress ink on it. What am I doing? I'm making a tab. Flutters! You like it? Okay, good. And I think what we'll do is I'll glue it, but we'll go to the sewing machine. So sewing cam alert, and we'll stitch on it. Sewing cam. So we're going to go to the sewing machine, and I'll just stitch right there. I'm just gluing it enough that it should stick on. And then that'll just stick out just a little bit on this edge, okay, when we stick it down in our pocket. All right, so this guy, how can we alter that just a little bit? You know, I kind of like the two layers just as they are. I think the only other thing I might do is either stamp around that outside edge with the shabby stitches, or I can sew it. We're going to be at the sewing machine anyway, so let's just go ahead and do both. Warm up, Julie! All right, so we're going to quickly sew this little piece. So that's what it looks like with it sewed on there. All together now. Bah! It's the sewing lamb. Let's just say how that gives that a little texture. How very sheepish. All right, so now I've got the butterfly, and I'm just going to put it at a diagonal on there and glue it down. That was bad. Oh dear. Just kind of put it at an angle. All right, so this guy's going to go in here, kind of sticking out just a little bit. We've got all of these little goodies, and then this guy is going to go right here. Now he'll be kind of a secret because I didn't put a tab on him, so you just kind of have to know there's a pocket there and stick your finger in. You like it? She bad, she said sheepishly. You like that? So we've got this in a pocket. We've got this in a pocket. Got a little jar. We do have a space here, so let me find one more little thing. Maybe I can find... Oh, here's a little something. That'll just fit right in there. It's like little ephemera pieces. Ashley's like, it's like hearing myself, I swear. Oh, that's hilarious. So you didn't realize you were just like me. Is that what you're trying to say, Ashley? Until you met me online. And then we've got this one over here. So Jennifer, do you like your journal page I made? I'll sign it. Let me sign it. Let's see. Where do I want to sign it? I'll sign it down here. Find me a pen. All right. It's a little bumpy. And this is June 22nd, 2020. How's that? Bunch of twos. You like that? It's crazy how much you like me. All right. Poor Ashley. All right, so we made a journal page. I took all hour, didn't it? This one will go, I think, a little faster because I kind of have a plan of what I want to do. All right, so I've got a Bible page as my foundation. I've got some scraps laying here we may end up using. So I'm just kind of looking around to see what I've got. Got this little scrap. Oh, we may use this guy. Okay. So I'm pretty confident that I'm going to put this piece up here. This is a gel print that I folded in half. So I'm going to go ahead. Sometimes I find this is fast. It's in half. Take this edge and fold it over just a little bit. And then you can crease this one down. And then we'll do the same on this side. Okay. So that's going to go over the bottom. This is what I do. Just kind of slide it together right on top. This is going to go over here. And I saw this little piece, and we're going to make a little pocket again in this upper area. So that's going to be this side, the main gist of it. And I've got other little things that we'll add on here, but that's my foundation, if you will. So we know it's going to put on this side. So I'm going to set those here. Flip it over. What am I going to put on this side? I noticed I had, thank you so much, Jennifer, for your donation. I have this little scrap so we could have some more writing space, is my idea. And, oh, you know what? This is something that Norella made for the Artful Kit. So maybe what we'll do is glue this down over here, and it can be used as a writing space. But we can also leave space maybe for it to be a little pocket behind there. Maybe. Let's kind of look at this. I need a little something here in the middle. I've got this little scrap. But I think we need something different. So I've got this pink piece. What if we were to put that in the middle there? I think that kind of gives us a little breakup, doesn't it? All right. I'm going to take this and basically kind of mark it. I'm just folding that edge, and I'll cut across this fold because I don't need the whole piece, just a partial piece. And let's put some distress inks around all these pieces. These already have them. And then we'll start putting things together. I think we may, let's use some shabby stitches. Y'all like those, I think. Alrighty. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? You know, I didn't even give you a chance to say, how was your weekend? Robin's got to step away for a moment, so behave. Yeah, you know, here's where you can, if you have a YouTube channel, speak up in the chat and say, hey, I've got a YouTube, and we'll try to follow each other. Okay? Margie's laughing at Robin leaving the space. Alright, I'm going to go around the edges. I think I'm going to go to... Well, no, we're going to use shabby stitches. We're going to use some shabby stitches on here. Party! The kids are going to go amok, amok, amok. My arms are getting tired. Start hurting the cats. That's not easy to do. It's easy if you have food. They like to come when there's food. If they haven't been fed in a while, that is. Alright, so that's going to go on there. Alright, so we're going to do some shabby stitches. So I'm getting my scrap of paper. I'm going to stamp on this one. That over here. That over here. And we'll use the same shabby stitches. I like this particular one. It kind of looks like a zigzag zipper stitch. Okay, what's the top? This way. So I'm going to do right here and down the sides. And we'll stamp on this one. You got to get back to cleaning house. Oh, I'm sorry, Rose. I don't clean house very often. I don't have time for that. There's other things I'd rather do. So I'm just stamping it on that edge. And doesn't it look like it's been sewed upon? Do you like that? Just kind of adds a little touch to it. That's, again, another gel print. That's using the, I think it's the Retro Panel 3 stencil. It may be one of the stencil clubs. I can't remember. You know, I have made, I think we counted it up. Was it 300 different designs that I've made so far in stencils? When you count up all of the kits I've made, the stencil club, and just stencils I have in my shop. Okay, this is going to go over the bottom. And what I like to do is just kind of get it lined up with the bottom and the edges. And then I'm going to put glue down the sides here. And I forgot that I didn't glue the flap down, so I'm going to do that. Glue it down. Because I was going to go to the sewing machine, and I decided this will be a little bit faster. Now, if you want your piece of paper to go all the way underneath, you may want to glue those down first, but I was just going to go ahead and glue the pocket. That way, it would be drying before I could put stuff in it. So I'm just putting glue on the folded portion and pressing that into place. And then I'll glue up the sides. Alright, I got to show Raven's journal. So I'm going to finish this page. And I'll show Raven's journal. And we will do the raffle here in just a little bit. So I think we're doing pretty good on time. Oh, I didn't stamp on this piece, so I need to stamp that one. I put it aside. That's using the More Little Daisies stencil. It was a mop-up page. And I'd used part of it somewhere else. This was a scrap. I think I want it center, but so what I'm going to do is go ahead and fold my page in half just so I know where the halfway mark is. And yeah, I changed my mind. I'm going to put it closer to this edge. There is a little bit of a gap over here. But if I put this piece there, actually put it the right way. And what if we kind of made a little collage to go right there. We can even do a rubber stamp on there. So I'm going to come up a little bit. And let's do some Distress Inks on that. What are y'all doing? You like the idea of making a pocket, Jen? It's so easy. You know, just to fold a piece of paper up. Fold a piece of fabric. Glue it to a piece of paper if you want to make it thicker. So I think that's going to go up there. Yep, I'm going to glue this down. If I put this here, what if we stamped the Bella Rose down here in this corner? Which way do I want it? Do I want it that way? Yeah, I could stamp it right there. So I'm going to stamp the Bella Rose. I'm going to kind of lift the pocket out of the way for a moment and then stamp. And then this piece will go right there. Kind of gives another little decoration. I think it needs something over here. So how about a butterfly in this corner? We were talking about the roses at the beginning from Norella's kit, so I think that'll look pretty down here. So I'm going to glue this down. You love the gel print? Thank you! Nothing, nothing. Y'all aren't doing nothing. Alright, I like that. So I'm just kind of making a little pretty collage. When the question is roses, the answer is always yes. Gotcha. I think, yeah, I'll put it more in the middle. I just want it to be an accent to the page a little bit. We could put a little piece of doily behind it. Or I've got a little piece of lace here. You don't really see the lace. It's there, but you don't really see it. You made a journal card today, yeah? Unicorn journal card? Alright, so I'm just going to glue this kind of in the center. Alright, so that's one side decorated up. I have a I found this butterfly. That's from the Artful Kit. And then I have this little word phrase from Norella. I think it would look cute over there. Like it? And then this guy, I'm going to put right here, and we can make that a pocket. We could put something behind there. Let's just, you know, I haven't got any stencils out today. That's what I haven't done. Y'all be like, where's your stencils, Linda? Oh, I have a few. What stencil do we want to use today? All right, so since we use the Daisy stencil over there, let's use it over here. And let's get some Distress Oxide. Oh, and y'all are going to be shocked. I'm using a different color than I normally use. Dusty Concord. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stencil this. I'm going to go ahead and go everywhere that I don't have a piece of paper already down. And I'm just using one of those makeup brushes. Robin may have a link. It may be an old link, but it would get you to Amazon where you can probably see, you know, people bought this when they saw this. So you can search it real fast. If you need a new link, just let me know. I'll get a new one, see what's out there right now. So you ready? Ready for the reveal? So now we've got a little pattern in that background. So when we put this guy down, it doesn't look just like text. You've got a little decoration there. So I'm going to glue that in place. Dusty Concord. I think it's supposed to be a grape, is it not? All right, let's put that right about here. And I think we'll put the butterfly at an angle. We may do something, let's do something like that maybe. That covers up the gel print. The gel print's so pretty. Who are you and what did you do with Linda? I know, it's crazy, isn't it? So you can see where you can take a book page and make it a pretty element. All right, so then we got the butterfly. These are some word things that Norella offers in her shop. And I do suggest that when you print them, that you also print them in alternate sizes. And how do you do that? Most Windows computers have what's called photo printing packages. So if you are in Internet Explorer, you right click on the image that you want to print and you say print in the little drop down list, and it should pop up like photo printing. So you can choose to have it be a full page, a 5x7, 4x6, 3.5x5, wallet size. So sometimes what I'll do is a whole full sheet, like a full sheet, 8.5x11. I'll tell my computer to print it as a 5x7, so it shrinks all these images and you get different sizes of the same images. So it's a lot of fun because you get the differences that you can use in your journals. Yes, yes, exactly. All right, I think I like that. Okay, Rob, Margie, why are you yelling no at me? Oh, you like them fermented. Gotcha. All right, so I've got pansies. That can go up here. I don't want to stick it down too far and have it glued to it. We've got a little spot here. So what about if we use one of the little jars again? All right, so let's flip it over. Oh my God, we got a blank page to play with. But wait, there's more. I think I've got this upside down. Oh no, I had it right side up. Okay. And then this guy's going to go over here. So this piece is bigger than the others. I'm going to go ahead and glue it down first. What is Henry saying now? Dusty Grape sounds like a band name for a group of old dudes going R&B, doing R&B. You go listen to Dusty Grapes. I could have left the side open, and if you wanted to stick something in that would be a little long, you could. But I'm going to center this kind of. Okay. Now I'm going to put down this piece and this piece. I'm going to line them up on the top when I put them down. Line them up on the top when I put it down. That's kind of a weird phrase, isn't it? Okay, slide this in. Sometimes it's hard for me to see because I'm having to look up. Sometimes if I look at the screen, I can see a little better. All right, we're going to put that piece here. But I think, yeah, I think I like it this way. And that was a gel print on a book page. Concord and blue look good together. You like that? Well, thank you. Might get me singing. Oh, Margie, sorry you got a phone call. Is that why you're yelling, no? Okay, so now we've got these elements. We can start decorating a little bit. What do I got here? I've got this little flower. That's kind of cute, isn't it? Let's see. I keep trying this doily, but it hasn't quite made it to the page yet. Just kind of look at it to see. Is that what I want to do? I think so. I'm going to put it over the corner, over this edge. What do you think? Pretend you're not home like I do. Oh, I'm sorry, Sam. You're being interrupted too. Gives it character when it's a little crooked. Yeah. So it shows it's handmade. All right, what else we've got here? I've got another one of these little butterfly pieces like that. And I saw, oh, here's another rose piece. Or I've got, what else do I have here? I've got this little piece. I think I like that better. I think I like that better. We can pretend you went to Paris. Think like that. I think it needs something stamped behind it, right? Maybe, aha. I've got the beach rose stamp. And I'm going to stamp it. I'm going to do it right here. And I think I'm going to stamp it on the edge here. Living on the edge. Okay. Like that. All right, we're going to cut off the excess here. This isn't going to be a tuck spot. It's just going to be purely decoration. So let's add some distress inks. Yeah, back in the day, someone would rush to the door to see who was there. Not anymore. Everybody's like, ugh, somebody's here. Ah, dear. Hide. Hide, hide, hide. And then this will go right on top. Like that. So I'm just going to put a few little dots of glue. Alright, so I'm going to finish this page with some journal cards. Then I'm going to show Raven's journal. I think did we get to 2 journals that we're going to give away, Robin? Your 10 doorbells, the dogs go off before the person that gets to the door. Alright, we'll glue that down here. Truly eclectic page, y'all. You like it? Alright, so let's put this guy down here. Sometimes the glue goes a little crazy. Her Oreo is supposed to be Henry's office doorbell at the shop, and Oreo has a tendency to just lay there, and people will come right all the way in. Oreo will just lay there, never make a noise. And then the next day, the same person will come in, and Oreo will bark and bark and bark. It sounds like he's going to eat you, but really all he's doing is saying, hey, 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 come pet me, come pet me, come pet me. I changed my mind where I'm going to locate it. See, I think that looks better. Uh-oh, hubby was going to do Uber driving. He decided to stay home. Sleeping is the one out. I feel you, Julie. Sometimes we just want to sleep in. Go ahead and enter the raffle if you haven't already. We're going to get ready. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to it. Okay, so we need some journal cards. I can probably cheat on some of them because I just found that butterfly one. And let's see what I've got in this big bin. Oh, I've got a magazine image. We can do something with that. How about, oh yeah, you wanted me to stamp on black. You wanted me to stamp on black. Well, I don't think well, and Norella's already left, so I don't think that's going to happen today. Oh, I got a card already. Good. And I can make this work. I can trim this image just a little bit and make that a card that would fit in here. So we're going to trim that. I've got this All About Robins piece, so I'll put that right there. So this side is good. We just need to do a card for this side. Oh, I've got this one from, I think this is from the Cheery Pastels. It was Norella's take of using some of my images, my gel prints, my watercolor pages that I made with Tattered Angels, and then she added some really pretty elements to it. The only way you could get it is through being a member of the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. We need one for here. Oh, let's do this guy maybe. And we're going to trim this one down. So that is roughly 4 1/4 inches. So I'm going to come down just a little where it's less than 4 1/4. And it is 6 inches tall. So I'm going to come down to 5 3/4. And then that should give me a little bit of a frame. Oh, sorry, I'm off frame on here. So I'm just going to cut this to be 4 1/2 inches wide. Yeah. 4 1/2 inches wide. It's fun to pick up these gardening books. Alright, so this edge is really kind of plain. So I'm going to take the Dusty Concord and go direct to the edge because it's brown and I wanted it to be purple. Well, this is how you do that. Just rub an ink pad over a light color paper and change the color. You could also use Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists and spray it. I am going to use my heat tool to dry it. Try to close the lid back up. Alright. Your hips are getting sore. He's a haired crested. He's a powder puff. He is the recessive gene. You need craft cardstock, Rhonda? I have a bunch. Hey, Ashley, did you say you worked for the paper mill? You need to message me some stuff about that. I need to go down to the paper mill and see if they have paper I can buy. Yeah, the direct from a pad is cool, isn't it? So then, look how that changed it. And if you want, you could carry it to the back. I think we're going to tack this down after I distress edge it. And we're going to go to the sewing cam lamp. Last one, y'all. Alright, so distress ink around the edges. Well, did you like the way this format was today? Yes, it did take some time for the pages that I made, but I feel like I showed you the whole process of grabbing the things off my desk and building the pages, building journal cards and elements. You worked for them several years? Yeah, you have to message me who it was you bought. You bought. I just was reading what Robin said. Who you worked for. You bought the purple one in the photo? Sewing cam lamp. Alright, I'm going to glue this down just a little bit, just so it doesn't shift on me. If you use too much glue, it'll warp. And you'll have little lines. So try not to use too much glue. Alright, let's go to the sewing machine. We're going to sew around here. All together now. Bah! Thank you, Sam. Alright, I'm just sewing around. I'm just a sewing. Alright, so we just sewed all the way around. Giggle snort. Oh dear. Alright, so this is going to go over here. So what if we put a little saying on there? Oh, here we go. This is one of Norella's. I think it's a freebie. Wherever life plants you, bloom with grace. What if we put that right there? I think that looks good right there in the corner. Alright, so we're going to show off Raven's journal, and then Robin's going to remind us how many we're raffling off today. The jack of all trades. You even drove an 18-wheel. Oh my goodness, Ashley. You like it? Thank you so much, everybody. You can see, now you have writing space. Okay? You don't have to write on your pages. There is room here, though. But you can also write on the backs of your journal cards. And here is this page. So we had a journal card here. Oh, we have a pocket here that I didn't put anything in. Oh, why not? Let's do a hot air balloon. I think it sticks out just a little bit with the roses. So it's a whole eclectic look. And we got this little piece. And then flip it. We got this piece up here behind that pocket. We've got a long skinny, this guy right here. We flip this over. We have this journal card and this tag. You like it? Love it. Thank you. You like it? Yay! So we made this journal page, which will go to Jennifer. And it has a journal card that comes out right here. Did stamping. I used a gel print that I stamped on top of. This is some Calico Collage images. Calico Collage, Calico Collage, Calico Collage, Calico Collage. That's a rubber stamp. Rubber stamp onto a gel print. There's also a faint script in that background. Another Calico Collage. And then, of course, this was from Calico Collage as well. And then we flip this over. And remember, we don't have a tab, but there is a journal card over here, which is the little butterfly. Okay. The gel print pocket is really pretty. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then over here, we stamped. This is a image from a gardening book. This card is from the All About Robins. This is from a new floral kit from Norella, and I stamped on top of both layers of paper so you get a cool texture. Pockets! Lots of pockets! So we were pocket crazy today. All right, so let's, are we ready for this? Okay, let me clean up a few things. Mainly because I don't want to get journals dirty. And Robin can remind me, you love the hot air balloon card. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Jennifer. If I'm ready for the raffle, are we ready? And how many are we doing on the journal today? I know I didn't make a full journal today, but I think you got some value out of today. So this journal that I have here is from Raven, and she made it. Took her a little while, but she made it back in the March, she said, when she started it. Y'all enter the raffle if you haven't already for Crafty Brine Girl's little giveaway. Yeah, Sam, I wanted to do more detail because I don't always get to do the detail because it takes so long. You know, I want to be able to show you a whole bunch, and if I'm making a complete journal during a live stream, I can't spend 2 hours making 2 pages. All right. Good live, good live. So she has made this little journal out of a folio. She wrote a note, and I read it, but I was going to read it to y'all as I kind of look at this. So, Linda, I finished this Alice in Wonderland themed journal folio in March. She even signed it. It took me 3 weeks when I wasn't working. The journal inside is 60 pages, front and back, of coffee and or tea dyed, I can't remember, and glimmer mist pages. Oh, thank you, Margie, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yay! Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your donation. I was waiting until the dancing sheep. So she said, I created it thinking I was going to use it so some of the collage papers are copies of originals, which is why I'm passing it on to some lucky winner instead of selling it. I hope it brings someone happiness, says Love Raven, and then there's more. In case you're wondering, the collage textbook pages that seem to refer to the story Alice in Wonderland are actual book pages from a story called The Looking Glass Wars, which he got his inspiration from the classic story. I love the book. There is at least one more in the series. The cover of this folio is a copy of the cover of the book. The picture with the mushrooms, I think I saw that right here, is the copy of the back of the book. I love the book so much I wanted to incorporate it in the book. And this is the author of the book is Frank Better. This is really cool. So she said there's nothing in the pockets. There's no ephemera in the pocket, so you have to put your own ephemera in here. But there's a pocket there. It looks like she maybe used a file folder to make her inside journals that she has in this folio. She's got some sheet music. She's got some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists. What I thought was kind of clever that she did, notice that this page is a little bit shorter, but this one comes all the way out. She took her 8.5 by 11 paper and folded it so that every other few was long on this side, short on the other side. So you get this nice variation of papers. You see that? Like this was cardstock. This is copy paper. There's another cardstock. Looks like she was tea-dyed. See how that turned out? It's got some really pretty pages in it, just sprayed with Tattered Angels. You could come back in and do stenciling with those. You can stamp on these pages. You can write. You can add photos. So this will be one of the journals that we'll give away today. Thanks to Raven. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it. I may have to copy your concept here. I like how it turned out. Just lots of paper. Lots of paper. There's the cover. And then back here, she's got these little flip-ups that are envelopes. So you can open those up and put stuff in there. She's decorated here. I said, have the courage to express your soul. She's got in it the words here on top of some corrugated paper. I like the embossed cardstock there. So we've got this where she's collaged. What was that smell? A familiar, spicy, sweet aroma. She saw a plume of blue smoke and followed it into the sitting room. All right, we need to do the raffle, right? So I'm going to do the raffle. Sorry, I forgot. And we're going to open up the raffle for the journals. And this is one of 3. I'll show you a couple more. Actually, you'll have 4 journals to choose from. And that way you can pick the one you want. And I'll show them all. So I'm going to pick a winner for the journal card and altar paper clip from Crafty Blind Girl. And that winner is Vicky! Vicky, thank you so much for being here and congratulations. I will get your address to Rhonda probably tomorrow when Rhonda bugs me to get it to her. Because when I get done with a live stream, I'm done with the computer for the night. So I don't go look at the computer after I'm done with the live stream, just so y'all know. All right, so we're going to reset. We're going to give away 3 different journals. This is for those who have donated. So donators only. I'm going to type it out. 1 of 3 journals. All right. So only those who have donated so far today, the people who've donated, Kathy Lake, Margie, Jennifer, Terry, Jennifer Edmondson, Heather, Barb Dingwell, Raven, Rose, Connie, Karen, Vicky, Cynthia, Maria, Stephanie, Janice, Heather Jenkins, Rhonda, Millen Bennett, Sherry Deskins, and Margie again. Thank you all for your donations. I greatly appreciate your support. All right, we're going to finish flipping through this, and then I'll also pull out the other journals. You're very welcome. So again, another little envelope. And she's got little collages on the backside. This is really good, Raven. I like it. I like the way you've put the layers on here. So you could come back in and say you had a journal card. You could put the journal card right on top. You could washi tape it in, have it be a flip out so you have some writing space. You could add a little pocket onto it, put another journal card. I was trying to find one. Let's do it backwards. So if we had this guy down here, and you could put that right behind it. So I'm giving you ideas that whoever wins this journal, add your touches to it. Okay? Use it. And here's the last one. And then there's a pocket here as well. And she's used a mirror paper in the back. That's cool. I like it. And this is a little pocket here. It's going to unwind, 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 unwind. And then you can flip it open, and then you've got a little pocket. Did you make the pocket too from scratch, Raven? Is that a envelope board type thing? Oh, hey, Sue. Thank you so much for your donation. Get entered in on the raffle. All right, there we go. I got it back. You got to fold everything back. I'm going to leave the note in here from Raven, which I think is important, even though it's addressed to me. And again, here's the cover that she's made. She's put some fabric and different wild and fun patterns that kind of remind me of Alice in Wonderland. And then she's put this little hardware on here with a hole. And then you've got your wraparound. I may be doing this wrong, but it looked like it would just tie right here. I may have it wrong, but there it is. There's one. So do you want the Looking, what is it? The Looking Glass Wars. And then I'm going to show two other journals. This is a Tie the Knot. This is a kit by Calico Collage. I made this again a while back, and again, I had these in a shop, and the shop sold, so I got all my stuff back. So this is some lace. Y'all like lace and frilly stuff. This is what I call a wedding journal, engagement journal. This was some die cut shapes that someone gave me, some fabric and little goodies that are just collaged on here. And it is a tuck spot, so you could put something there. Little journal cards. Image from the kit. Use some Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists and stamps. Some scrapbook paper. There's even a little lavender sachet. This is old, so it kind of smells. Little pocket here with the little pieces of paper for ephemera. Little journal card from the kit. Little lace on the edge. Stamping. Another little journal card. Napkin page. Altered paper clip. This is a fancy pocket that I learned how to make from Betty. It's a gal that traded a journal with me. I'll get her journal out every once in a while and look at it. Figured out how to make my own page. Just used a piece of cardstock on top of a piece of wallpaper. That's so your style, Robin. You like this one? I love it, Raven. You did a great job. I love it. What did you miss? I like the wedding journal. It gives me some information for the one you're making. Well, good, Kristen. This was the kit that Norella offers. Again, just putting wallpaper, and this is scrapbook paper on the other side. Love the Allison journal too. Yeah, you've made several Alice journals. I haven't made one yet. I did find an Alice in Wonderland book, I think. I have something over there. Norella has a kit, so I need to get her kit. Marriage certificate. Another little pocket here. This is felt paper. It's textured. Linda, yes, I did. Yay, Raven. All right, so there is the wedding journal. And I kind of showed earlier the Morning Glory? No. I forgot the name of it that I made a while back again. This is an older journal that I made. I forgot the name of the kit. And this is some old rubber stamping in there when I was stamping for Brutus Monroe and didn't have the setup with Beeline Designs. Now I only use Beeline Designs stamps. So that is the, I guess you say the little girl journal. So you got the big girl journal and the little girl journal and the fantasy journal. And then we've got the steampunk journal. No, they're not, Steph. That's why I was saying these are old and I don't sell those hearts. And then here's my steampunk journal. I showed this at the beginning. Lots of goodies in it. So y'all have a chance. If you haven't already entered the raffle, if you've donated. She's talking about these hearts. I don't have those hearts. Those are somebody else. Not Beeline. She has another heart, though. I just saw it. You might like that heart. That's what I would use now if I were going to do this again. I would use this. And let me get a... Oh, we'll just get a scrap of paper. And let's use Dusty Concord. Why not? And we'll stamp it like it's going to be in the middle of the top. What do you think? Kind of like a tattoo heart. Yeah, it's kind of wicked. You like it? So that's a heart stamp that I have in my shop. Yep, that's Beeline. That's Beeline. This is Beeline. That's in my shop. So this is the Steampunk Journal. All right. Do y'all have enough information to do the raffle? So cute. Love it. Thank you, Stephanie. That's a fun heart. I need to get it out and use it more often. Love it. Thank you. Okay. Can y'all see? There's your choices. I need a drink of water. Well, now's the time. This is it. I'm going to look to see if everybody's in the giveaway. I see Cynthia, Sherry, Terry, Jennifer Edmondson, Janice, Maria, Jennifer Smith, Vicky, Crafty Blind Girl, Rhonda, Kathy, Margie, Raven, Conning. We're going to give Ashley a go. Barb, Sue, and Karen. I see Connie. I was trying to think who else we get. Stephanie, did I say your name? Stephanie, enter the raffle. You donated. Enter the raffle, Stephanie. Barb says, I'm ready. Jennifer got in. And Heather, I didn't see you in the raffle. You still Heather? Join the raffle. And those of you that have won prizes, Roseanne, I didn't see your name in the raffle either. Make sure that you message me on my website, lindaisrael.com, when you win a prize with your mailing address. If you will create a user account and then message me, that's very helpful because then you can put your address in the correct form. Because sometimes, especially those in other countries, if it won't allow you, let me know. But I don't know where to put your city and state in my fields. I have to figure it out. Sometimes I Google where y'all live. So I'm really not stalking you. I just put it into the web browser and see where it drills down to on the map. Oh dear. Hey Giovanna, you won 90 junk bucks. Good job. All right, Sue got in. Stephanie, I know I just saw you. Stephanie, enter the raffle. Steph, because you donated. I wanted to make sure you were in. What else? So Thursday I'll be back live and we will make gel prints and some mixed media stuff. Uh, Probably kind of a continuation of what we did today in that I will make a gel print and then we'll use those gel prints to make things, whether they be pockets or journal cards or tuck spots or journal pages. Enter the Raffiner Steph Solar Designs. I think Heather got in. I'm going to make sure. No, we're waiting on Heather. I saw, well, I'm going to wait just a moment. I tied it right and you made the pockets from scratch. Thank you, Raven. I think Raven's behind us a little bit. Somebody tell Raven to set her video to current or something. So I'll be back Thursday. I'll do some mixed media. I'm reading the chat. Do some mixed media. We'll make some stuff. And, if there's something you want to see, let me know. Did you like? I really need some feedback. That's what I'll ask. When we're done with this video, come back and leave me a comment down below this video as to what you liked today. Yeah, that's what I thought. There was a lag. I thought there might be a lag. So that's why I'm giving y'all time to get in on the raffle. If there was something that you really particularly liked, you like for example, the way I did the hot air balloon journal card, the way that I showed using different layers, the rubber stamping, all of that, tell me that. If you preferred how I use gel prints, whatever it is, just kind of line it out so I can give you more of that stuff, okay? Oh yeah, Jennifer says, I'm watching on 2 devices to make sure what happened last time doesn't happen again. Gotcha, Jennifer. Alrighty. I see a boss fight. Raven got in. You speed it up once in a while, Barb. If y'all also will give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends if you had fun today, I'd love for you to do that. Do check out the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group as well as by Linda Israel. It's a smaller group. It's a great place that if you have specific questions about projects, you can use that group to post a picture and ask me a question. Make sure you tag me and I can converse with you there. It's not near as public in that there's only like 700 or 800 members as opposed to the Friendly Junk Journal people who has 20,000 members, which you're more than welcome to post a picture of something you're working on and ask a question. You'll get 20,000 possible opinions. So, there is that. All right. I think I've been waiting. Oh, Robin just showed you. Type ! raffle. You see that? You got it. Good job. All right, let me make sure you're in there. Yep, you're in there, Stephanie. Okay, good job. Yay! All right, so I've blathered on long enough. I'm going to pick the first winner. Tell me, do you want the little girl? Do you want the marriage one? Do you want the steampunk? Do you want Raven's journal? And then we'll go from there until all three. I'm keeping one. And we'll go from there, okay? So first winner is Karen Owens. Which journal would you like? Karen, would you like Raven's journal? Would you like the wedding journal, the steampunk, or the little girl with the flowers? 21,000 members, almost 21,000 members in our group. It's amazing. So now we're going to wait on her. What else? I don't know. We're gearing up. I did ship out the Out to Sea journal kits, the subscription boxes, and the add-on elements. I still have some of those left. So if you missed out on that and you would like to have one, let me know. And I don't know that it's next week. Ravens, please. Okay, Karen is getting Ravens journal. Congratulations, Karen. That's not what I want. I want to go over here and click on that and click on this. Okay, now I'm going to pick the next winner, and then we're going to look at the calendar. All right, the next winner. So tell me of these 3 journals that are left. Do you want the wedding, the steampunk, or the little girl? I'll pick a winner. Rhonda, Crafty Blind Girl, which one do you want? So next Monday is the 29th, which is the week of the 4th of July that we celebrate here in the United States. So next week I'm going to do a patriotic, a USA type journal. I'll use a kit from Calico Collage. I'll probably use some of my digital gel prints that I have in my shop that are USA. I think I called them USA or patriotic. I don't remember. Gel prints. What else? And we'll just kind of play with the stamps that I have, and we'll make do and make it kind of fun. We'll probably use some of the steampunk items in it, kind of make it more like Americana type stuff. We'll see how that goes. Well, I'm going to put it together. You're very welcome. All right, so which one did she pick? Which one do you want? Steampunk. Okay, so Rhonda is getting the steampunk journal. So last person, you get to choose between these 2 little journals. Which one do you want? And that winner is Kathy Lake. Kathy, which journal would you like? Patriotic Americana journal kit. Rhonda just shared the kit that Norola has. Yep, I see it, Rhonda. I got it. I have a different screen that I go to. Thank you, Steph. You love my kits. Yay, I'm so glad. Little floral girl. All right, so Kathy's getting the little girl. Well, Kristen is still here. If you want a journal, I've got one. All right, we'll tie this up. Now soon, one of y'all are going to take this because it's all it's going to be. Alright, well these were the journals. I'm going to set those aside. Let's look at the journal pages. I had plans for so much, but this is what we did today. We made these journal pages. I'll take a couple pictures and big lag. Okay, gotcha. You're very welcome, Kathy. I'll take some pictures. I have those updated for the cover of this video. Again, if you'll leave me some, you love the wedding one, Ashley, thank you. Definitely leave me a message after this video is over with, what you thought of the live stream today. I greatly appreciate it. And I think it's time for me to get off here. I need to go for a walk and get dinner ready and relax for a little while, stretch my back a little bit. I need to do some stretches in the middle. Ashley, I hope you had fun. I hope your mom had fun too. Patsy, did you leave or are you still here? I didn't know she left. She's probably going, this is crazy. Why am I watching this? I hope y'all had fun. If you're brand new, thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Enjoy dinner or supper with your boyfriend, Terry. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. I don't know. I enjoy doing this. It's a lot of fun to me to sit here and play and chat with y'all. I hope you had fun too. I really appreciate your support and just being a part of this community because it's just so much fun. There's so much friendship and I miss y'all when we don't get together. So thank you so much. I figured Mom had to go. Okay. See you Thursday, Karen. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Margie. Thank you, Barb. Yeah, dogs are misbehaving. Uh-oh. Bye, Julie. Bye, Robin. Thank you all so much. Bye, Ashley. Hugs and kisses, sweetie. Bye. All right, we're going to get over here. I got to click on this. Yeah, it's really slow today. Y'all have an amazing week. We'll see you in the chat Thursday, 12:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you so much, everybody. Oh, check the description box below for links to products that I kind of share a little bit of today. Thank you, everybody. Bye.